With the trade deadline only 8 days away, the Edmonton Oilers, no doubt in my mind, will be making a trade to either shore up their defense, upgrade their offense or goaltending, and so on and so forth. But is the asking price for one of the players too high for the Edmonton Oilers to go after? Welcome back to Gillis TV. If you're new to the channel and like anything Oilers related or NHL related, we got everything from news, trades, rumors, whatever is going on in the NHL and with the Edmonton Oilers right here on the channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as we are 434 away from our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Now let's get into it. Saturday night on Sportsnet, Elliotte Friedman, part of his headlines were linking the Oilers to Adam Henrique and Sam Carrick of the Anaheim Ducks. They've been linked to those players for about a month or so now, give or take, and well, the asking price for Adam Henrique has came out per Frank Seravalli, and he says the Ducks are looking for a second and a third for Henrik and an additional third round to retain 50%. Now, you ask me, that's kind of steep for a guy like Adam Henrique. Yes, he helps out your depth forwards, don't get me wrong. He does help out the penalty kill. But we saw what Chris Tanev got last night, and for a third-party team to retain 50% of Tanev's contract, or 25%, whatever it comes out to, it was a fourth-round pick. Now, they did get a prospect, Calgary did, for Chris Tanev that could potentially be in the NHL in 2-3 years, and they did get a second-round pick as well and a third. So, a conditional third. So, is this a little too high? I would say so for a guy like Adam Henrique. Chris Tanev is a top 4 defenseman on the Dallas Stars, can do a lot of things. Yes, it would be nice to add a bottom 6 forward or a top 9 forward who kills penalties for the Edmonton Oilers. But at that asking price, I think that's a little too high in the sense that even if you wanted Adam Henrique, I think the second's good, but you're giving a third for retaining 50%. You're not giving another third-round pick. That just doesn't make sense to me, as Henrik does carry a $5.825 million cap hit. It's just, that's a little steep for me. If you're going to spend that assets for something like Adam Henrique, you're better off spending it on Jake Getzel. You're better off, if you want to upgrade your defense or your goaltending, you're better off doing that than spending 3 picks on Adam Henrique, whom more than likely won't be an Edmonton Oiler at the end of next season. Now, you add Sam Carrick. If you add Sam Carrick to that, okay, then maybe, but I'm still on the edge of not doing it. It's just one of those things that I think that's what's stopping the Edmonton Oilers right now from making a trade, is there's too many players available that could actually help the Edmonton Oilers, and they're trying to see what can we do to upgrade the team for the least amount of cost. I don't think Adam Henrique for a second, third, and a third with 50% retained is worth it. That is really high in my sense, as I do have his contract up here. Like I said, it's $5.825 million. So after 50%, that comes down to 2.913, whatever it is. And then Sam Carrick as well is at $850,000. Sam Carrick's a good contract if you could bring him in. And then stats for Adam Henrique this year, I'm just going to pull that up, is... Internet's being really slow right now. Just going to pull this up quickly. Come on. Of course, it's taking a bit here. Accept all cookies. Just trying to pull this up here. I might be able to do it on my phone faster than my computer right now. There it is. So he does have 38 points in 57 games, 16 goals, 22 assists, -2 on an Anaheim Ducks team. But he is 34 years old. So he can put the puck in the net, help out. But at the end of the day, a second, third, and a third for a rental, that's a little steep considering what the Oilers gave up last year for Matthias Ekholm was a first, Reed Schaefer, and Tyson Barrie, and they, a 6th-round pick came back to Edmonton or whatever it was. It's just a little steep for that asking price. If the Oilers can get it for a third and a third, then I would actually say take it. But that second could be used elsewhere to upgrade even more. I know they're interested in Nick Dowd too. Oilers Fanatic had that in his rundown last night. But that's it for me tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm on out of here.